Hey guys, what is going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz here to report the news for today. So let's get straight into it. So we do have this article from Cointelegraph today, but before we get into today's video, let's have a look at the price of Bitcoin as well as some popular coins on the market. So we can see that Bitcoin is sitting at $8,177 at the time of recording this, Ethereum at $515, and as you see, Bitcoin just went down a slight bit there. LTC at $127, XRP at 66 cents, and XMR at $196. So that's always good to see. I mean, in the last couple days, we've seen Bitcoin as well as some other altcoins really increase a lot in value. For the most part, Bitcoin as well as some other altcoins have just been going sideways. They haven't really been doing anything. But I found this article about cryptocurrency from CNBC's Fast Money Brian Kelly, who talks about Bitcoin, saying that it is like the internet in the 1980s. So I'm not sure if any of you guys were actually looking at how people were looking at the internet during 1980s, or whether or not you guys were, alive during those age gaps. I personally wasn't, but I've definitely been looking at how people were looking at the internet back then. And back then, if you told people that, you could phone people in another country, you could send payments, you could actually buy stuff in another country, and you could get it shipped to you like straight away with, the click of a few buttons, they would have told you you were absolutely crazy. And as you can see by this quote, I think this technology is going to work. It will be a game changer, and it is in very early days. So we can see this massive volatility. So he says that the reason we're seeing all this volatility is because it's in its very early days. And I certainly agree with this. I mean, there's less than 1% of the world who actually knows about cryptocurrency, and less than 1% of that who is actually really invested into cryptocurrency. I believe there's a statistic around those numbers. And he also goes on to say this is an open software. You can't think of it like a company, and that's where many people make a mistake. It is not a stock. It is not a company. And that seems to be the main thing that a lot of the media is doing this wrong. They keep talking about market cap and comparing it kind of similar to the dot-com bubble and so forth like that. Now, if you look at it, in some ways it is similar, but in some ways it is not. So the ways it is not is that you can't treat Bitcoin the same way that we saw, Apple or Google or these companies back then, which when we had the dot-com bubble, they went up a lot and then they crashed and then they went up a lot. If you look at where they are now from where they were then, it is a massive increase. But I definitely think that Bitcoin, in terms of those fundamental aspects, very similar, very similar. It acts in a very similar method. So I definitely think that, Bitcoin is definitely might be a little bit down, but is definitely not out. And I do think that there is application for cryptocurrency as well as Bitcoin and some other awesome projects on the market. And as we can see, Bitcoin's rally leads the market cap to be over $330 billion. If we just have a look at this chart, we can see that it is really increased, as well as the market cap has certainly made a massive dent. So that's always good to see, but is this the return of the bull market which we are hoping for? I certainly don't think that it's going to be this quick, but I do think it is coming very shortly. I don't know when exactly the dates are going to be, approximately, but I definitely think that this is some good signs and a very good, healthy market which we are seeing right now. Mastercard is also in the news today. So Mastercard Ireland are looking for blockchain specialists among 175 new hires. So it looks like they've just hired over 175 new employees in Dublin to increase the presence in Ireland. And right now they are looking for some cryptocurrency, or should I say blockchain specialists, to really help them in the field of payments and making it a better system overall. So as you can see by this quote, the government has been working hard to ensure that the right skill conditions in place to attract knowledge-based sector in Ireland, in particular a skilled force that can fill the needs of companies such as Mastercard. Ireland is a very attractive location for international fintech and payment companies from all over the world, and announcements like this one today illustrate that our policies are continuing to deliver tangible results. And that is what I love to hear about tangible results, because just speaking about it like virtual results and results that haven't really been made yet, not really that impactful. But to see Mastercard really looking at this, especially IBM and some other big tech companies, always a very good sign to see, especially during a market like we're seeing right now. You can see that Bitcoin is up just a little bit as well, $8,200. It's increasing as I am doing the news. How awesome is that? Now, I found this article, it's not really breaking news, but I thought this is actually so cool. So why one cryptocurrency wallet is getting under everyone's skin. And if you're looking at this and wondering, what on earth am I looking at? Well, this is an x-ray of someone's hand. And as you can see, these two little microchips right here. Could this be the future of payments? So this wallet is a subdermal microchip, and it allows you to store 888 bytes. So it allows you to actually store some cryptocurrencies in there. How awesome is that? I mean, right now, we've seen people lose their wallets and so forth like this. People are using paper wallets, hardware wallets, and so forth like this. But how about a wallet that you can have actually on you? And it would be even cooler if you could actually scan it with your hand or something like that. Or you could withdraw some cash, or that'll be really cool. But I definitely think that this is a step in the right direction. I don't know personally whether or not I would amputate my hand, or whether or not I would actually go to the doctors and get this thing implanted, because that seems a bit too hectic for me. But a hardware wallet for me will do just fine. I don't have any security issues but I definitely think that this is a good step in the right direction. But this looks a bit crazy. I mean, if you just have a look at it, it definitely looks a bit out of the ordinary. Alibaba is also news today. So Alibaba's subsidiary, known as Taobao, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, bans listing of cryptocurrency and ICO services. So if you guys aren't familiar with what Taobao is, essentially what it is an eBay of China. So they have actually updated their policies, banning cryptocurrencies and ICOs, as well as any virtual currency related services. So this includes things such as ICO consultancy, white paper writing services, smart contract development, and so forth like this. Much like China, they've ultimately just banned all types of cryptocurrency services from their platforms, and to see them so closely linked to Alibaba, I find this very interesting, because Alibaba had a really good standpoint on blockchain, but it seems like just in China, all these companies are just trying to step away from this type of light. I certainly don't think they hate cryptocurrency. Maybe they're just following the regulations and the rules in China. So let's head over to Twitter and let's see what new updates we have. So we do have this update from IOTA, and IOTA has a brand new website, so definitely go ahead and check it out at iota.org. Binance also has an update today. So Binance third quarterly BNB token burn. So if you guys want to go ahead and check this out, you guys can check this out at support.binance.com. Head over to their Twitter and you can find them. They recently just got this verification tech, which is always good to see, because we're seeing a lot of fake comments. I bet if I scroll down here, we'll probably see some person giving away Ethereum as a fake giveaway. 10X also news today. So meeting the 10X team this week, we gained more information about the software engineers building their product. And as you can see, another fake giveaway here. So please, this is not 10X. This person has 10 tweets, 0 followers, and 0 following. So please be very careful with this. But I'm definitely interested in 10X. I think they have a bright future ahead, especially with a payment system and so forth like this. So definitely go ahead and check out their YouTube video, which you can find them on Twitter at 10X Wallet. And that is it today from the news, guys. If you guys are new here, make sure you follow us on Twitter at altcoinbuzz.io. We are also on Instagram at altcoinbuzz. Guys, we also have a Discord, a Telegram. We're just all over the place. So I'll leave a link to all of those things listed below. And make sure you subscribe to our Altcoin Buzz podcast channel. We're planning to get some new interviews on there, and you can see some upcoming projects and get some real nit and gritty information as to what exactly they are planning for the future. And if you like this video, guys, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below on our channel so that you're always up to date when we launch a video. Slap a like in this video so that you're always updated with the news every time we post on this channel. And that is it today, guys. I will catch you guys on the next video.